DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the app and use promo code Berry when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. All right, as you see here, we're looking at DraftKings' biggest spreads of the weekend incoming here, Jay. And last segment for What's on Tap, we obviously looked at the biggest point totals as well. The highest spread of the week, the Chiefs favored by 12.5 points over the Bears. But this is the time of the show where we give Matthew Berry our pickup lines, is what I would say. What do you have for Berry this week, Jay?
Still a kind of terrifying concept of a segment in general, but we continue to roll with it. Matthew, the Atlanta Falcon, who has the most targets so far this season. It's not Drake London. It's definitely not Kyle Pitts. It is Bijan Robinson, and his receiving yards prop on DraftKings is 23.5. The most amazing stat to me of week 2, Connor, was that Bijan Robinson lined up at wide receiver 24 times. He's just a monster. He is their best running back, clearly. He might be their best wide receiver as well. His snap percentage went up from 63 to 72% in week 2. I think this is a thing that we forget with rookies. Like, they're rookies. They play more as the season goes on. Guys like Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jordan Addison, they're going to see more run. And I think Bijan is just going to be continued to use as a weapon out of the backfield, given that Desmond Ridder does not seem very good and cannot throw the ball down the field. So Bijan Robinson over 23.5 receiving yards. He's gone over the first 2 games. Matthew, that's my pickup line. What do you got, Connor?
All right, for Berry, I'm going with the spread here, and I'm looking at a big one. The Dolphins favored by 6.5 points against the Denver Broncos. Listen, this is pretty simple right here. I mean, Miami averaging 30 points through the first 2 weeks of the season. The Broncos under Russell Wilson last year, they only got over 20 points 6 times. I understand things are different under Sean Payton, but just how different are they, Jay? And a couple things here on Denver's defense right now, which is a bit of a surprise. They are allowing passing touchdowns at the 5th highest rate in the league, and Denver is allowing the 4th highest passer rating against Jimmy Garoppolo and future Hall of Famer Sam Howell. What is Tua Tagovailoa and Mike McDaniel going to do to that Broncos team, Matthew Berry?
Fair enough. The truth of the matter is I like both bets. I think both bets cash. I really like both. I wish I could take both of you home. But unfortunately, this is not Buffalo. So this is not our magical night in Buffalo, Jay. So I have to pick one. And I hate to say it, but I think I'm going to go with Connor here. Again, I like both bets here. I like both bets, but when you boil it down, like, who do I want to count on more, Desmond Ridder or Mike McDaniel? I'm going to go with Mike McDaniel here. So I do think, again, both bets cash, but I feel really good about the Dolphins here at home against a Broncos team that shouldn't have been as close to the Commanders as they were. West Coast team traveling east for a 1 o'clock game. Miami in September is tough. Florida in September is tough. It's hot and sweaty and gross, and so I'm going with Connor.
Yep, no, I like that. I like as well that you hate riding with Connor's bets. Yeah. Connor batted 1,000 on his bets last night on Thursday Night Football.
1 for 1.
Yeah.
Can't miss that much if you only have one bet.
Also, I don't believe in Desmond Ridder either, and that's why I like the over on Bijan Robinson's receiving yards, because I don't think he can throw down the field at all. It's going to be a lot of dump-offs to Bijan.
Listen, and there wasn't a wrong choice for Berry last week, because I went with the Bucs over the Bears. That hit. You went with Christian McCaffrey's rushing prop, which hit almost instantly. It felt like. That's it for us. For Berry out there somewhere in Tuscaloosa. For Jay, I'm Connor. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Say hi to Jessica Chastain and Brad Pitt for us, Matthew.
Will do. Roll Tide.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotorWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.